First I'm going to tell you the thing that sounds shocking, and it has to do with the equation that... Let me turn this music down. Can you guys turn that sound down? Can you stop that when I'm doing it? I asked you, okay? So, you're supposed to say that you're gonna do that you agree. You agree. And then after you... Because it's something important, people, that they have a hunger for knowledge. Okay, the equation is that we think of our modern world and all the things that are going on with this panic and alarm and paranoia and the extreme of trying to figure out, like, what's the worst case scenario of all of this human craziness that's been going on, which is the modern world. And the equation of that leads you, in this formula. It is a theoretical formula, but they put it into practice quite a bit. It's an experiment. So this formula equals to disease, failure, a lack of hope, anger, money, spending a lot of money. Like the traveling Wilburys said. Gonna take a whole lot of money. No, that was, wasn't that George Harrison from the former Beatles? Who also, I should be mentioning right now. So, here's the thing about the equation, where it's actually just thinking down the wrong road is completely inaccurate. You see, now that I've said this, I want to tell you the explanation of who I am, what I am, and how I am. I'm an infinite spirit that exists forever, eternally, in the universe, the only one place that there is that God created, not from some big bang 14 trillion years ago. Or was that 14 billion? Not sure what they think the difference is between a billion and a trillion years. Because if I don't, you certainly don't know what the difference is. You are finite materialistic beings, some of you out there. And you're a blip of light on the map that is not even showing up on the radar, really. It's so far below the scope of what it could be. These are the ones that tell you that you're going to get disease, you're going to suffer, you're going to die. This is the cult of death. I just had to turn off that music, sorry. Such as it is, I'm a one-man show. And I sound like a fool because for 8 years I've been asking for a crew. And nobody can do what I do. It's just what I do. $40 million for smoke and mirrors. And I'm worth it. But I'm back, and I'm coming on strong with the truth. That's what I do here. I seek the truth. And my mind gets boggled sometimes. I'm confronted with challenges, enigmas, ignorance, and also the wrong practices of life, which makes the whole thing seem like a nightmare. No, we're not going to die. It's just the evil that's going to die. You got to hate the sin, not the sinner. And there's different ways to define what is a sin and what is a sinner. Am I being nebulous enough? Nebulous, biblical proportions. Why is a prophet not welcome or liked, disliked in his own homeland? Would that be the proper translation of it? Jesus Christ spoke in a lot of parables, so people did not understand. And there is a reason for that. Some today still don't understand. Jesus is still talking in parables after all these years. Nobody has seemed to figure it out. Except for me and a few others of you out there, me and you. I gotta do a video on my Rebels channel, Rebellious Phase, because that's where I talk about music, and I'm getting a lot of things about music right now, but that's neither here nor there. Here's the thing, if this industrial modern world is going to hell in a handbasket, ha 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 ha, then who's going down with it? If you expect a hot particle to get into your body, and that's definitely going to be destroying your internal organs for the rest of your life, if that's what you want to believe, then you go right ahead, because you failed to understand the purpose of me getting 50 million views unto, say, 250 million views, and when I'm ready to snap my fingers, because I'm blowing the lid on the whole thing. And I can do that. I'm just waiting for the right timing. Take a cue from Edward Snowden, alright? Nobody's going to touch me, because if they do, if and when they do, it's going to be multiple dropping the bomb on this damn show. They're not F-bombs. These are Z-bombs to end the whole thing. You want end times? Well, I'm going to give you end times. But I'm going to give it to you in my terms. I like it scientific, I like it clear, I like it nebulously clear, and ambiguously accurate. Prophecy. See? It's still going to be parables to some of you. But I will not get cancer, because I've already had cancer and I've dealt with that. I've already cured it. I'm not going to die, because I already have died and I've cured that. I've come back from death. Yeah, that's like literal. To put that into your literal pipe and smoke it. It's not to be taken figuratively. Literally, parabolically, a parable. And this thing is a hyperbole. It's omniscience and omnipotent at the same time. That's what I've been rapping about since I was taught to use the words to conjure truth. This guy wrote in, I don't even know if I want to name the name, said something about me, just like people be doing. How many hundreds of thousands of comments do I have to read before I actually get to somebody who knows the damn truth from what I'm talking about? it's a pretty good book so far, but as you read along, the book's supposed to get better, right? So you read that book, and it's like, even if you never watch all the videos, and all you like reading, read that book of the feedback that comes in, since I've been open to feedback, and I do not censor. I only... Now, see, you got to qualify that, too, because I'm not saying that I don't take out some things and change, my own words. And then you think, he always, changing the record and the history of it, and only to accentuate the things that we're finding out that are true. But to put it out there, you always have to polish truth, even if it's being perfected. Because I am a perfectionist at whatever I do, and I'm only boiling down to one thing, refining it to its essence. Perfection, excellence, intelligence, love, truth, peace and life. Power is a part of it too. I speak with a lot of power about these things. Nuclear power? Forget about it. This is super nuclear. When I tell you I will drop the bomb, I'm already going to be dropping bombs. I've got different kinds of bombs at my disposal. The peace bomb was one of them that I let out there. I leave you my peace, and my peace I give you. Now that's some kind of a rap, huh? Get a piece of that. Peace. Peace be with you. You're just giving it to them. Give me 5. Give me 5 of those. If 1 or 5 people could be saved from what I've done out here, then it would be all worth it. Okay? Are you one of those people that I have done something to save you? Let's get personal here, because that's what I'm here to do. I mean, isn't that the point? Let's just not shy away from that. 'Cause I'm not taking something away from you. I'm just saying we did something together. If we saved your soul, I've already said that that's important. Your soul is important. I want to be a part of that. That's what joins us together as a group. See, I'm further elaborating on the process of the purpose here. Process of your porpoise. The porpoise is basically a dolphin. Fin. Doll that's got fins? They are dolls because they're mammals. Mammals, dolls, dolls. Mam's from madam. Ma'am. Get your mammaries, ma'am. That's what it boils down to. But reject on that mammogram. You don't need the mammogram. That's part of the equation. You probably figured out. You go from that thing and then over to the disease. Oh my God, do I have it? I'm 35. I'm 40. I'm almost 50. Should I get a mammogram? No. The answer is no. No. Because if you do, it's part of the entire mentality that is false. You're going to be inducted. Going to be inebriated on the wine of false deception that brings you to death. It's telling you to do that. It's part of it. You can't take the machine out of that. See, the machine has a message, and I've got a message for the machine, and that's what I'm putting into here. It's a self-destruct. Notion. This site, this internet, this technology of civilization is going to implode on itself when people realize how to use the new technology en masse that I've been talking about. Starting with the people that have been saved. That's what we're here to do. If you don't know what you've been saved for, then I have to actually bring you up to speed and remind you. All I'm ever doing is just reminding you. I am the voice of reason that's calling out in this cyber wilderness desert, parched for thirsting of water. Drowning in thirst. This is the voice of reason, and reason is truth, and there's got some screaming going on, because that's how people are. You guys act like the whole world. Do you know something? Do you know that? You act like the whole world with your complaining that sounds like that. Sounds like a lower resonation of your desires and your greed and your addiction. Try to be patient. I know that you have to have everything right now, but appreciate what you already do have. Appreciate that we still have a chance to save everybody. But I know the reality is we just can't do it. That's a tall order. But we can get some. We can dip in to the pond. There's a lot of fish in the pond. Get the pure ones out. Save those ones. Go fishing. Not fission. I'm talking about fishing. But I think that we're moving away from that. If we're going from it was the age of Pisces, the zodiac, and now it comes to the age of Aquarius, which is the 11th zodiac sign, the Aquarian age. What does it mean? I must be the water bearer. It's inevitably the symbol. I bring you water. And right now, this water actually has chlorophyll in it because it's health and stimulating, and it's pure, and it is a natural derived substance from the real earth. And I'm going to take a sip here for you and bless this and welcome you again to what we have to do at the deep, lowest, worst of times, so that we can salute, cheers, the best times that we're going to make, that we're going to work for. That's the only reason why we party. A little too much. I do everything in moderation. Everything possible in moderation. All the way through. Everything that we want in this planet, especially the things that we want the most, we really have to moderate that until we learn how to control it and be patient and not act like little children on this planet here that are messing up and crapping all over their crib or their playroom. This is our playground world. This whole thing is our world. And they're just misbehaved, spoiled children have taken over, and they're just everything. It's too bad. It is time to wrestle the earth in pools. Stop! Thanks for listening. It's the end of the video.